talk to me about this COVID-19, because we are hitting records, and you touched on it a little bit, but it is Wellness Wednesday, and I need this to be underlined as we are hitting records, hospitalization, record deaths, record cases. You said there are two ways for us to get through this.
Yes.
Say it again, please.
Okay, let me just start. Before I say this, I'm going to say this to people. If you follow me on Instagram and you don't like what I'm going to say, just don't follow me, because all I can do is speak truthful to you guys. And even sometimes the truth hurts. I just have to be honest with you guys. Karen, my whole career has been being honest with people. And so I'm going to be very honest. And some people on IG were upset because I was saying things, but it's not me. This is what the science is. I believe there are two ways to get through COVID. The first way is that we are going to have to do some type of national lockdown in the country. Let me explain what I mean by that. People and industries that are non-essential are going to have to shut down and allow people to stay home, unless they're going to do something like going to the doctor's office, going to the store. That's different, getting food, but it's only essential activities. And the reason is because people have to understand. I know the public doesn't like this, but you guys haven't studied virology, the study of viruses. I mean, this is what we do as experts. Viruses work by infecting what's called a host. Sometimes the animal is the host. Sometimes humans are a host. A virus doesn't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, if you're black or white, old or young. If you're a living body, the virus can infect you. That's what it does. It doesn't discriminate. And in order for us to really get these numbers down, we have got to shut down together. You can't have 4 states shut down and the rest open. You can't have one city down and the other one's open, because it's like whack-a-mole. Remember, New York was up high first. New York is now down. California's up. Then Georgia's up. Then Illinois now is back up. This is how it goes. This is how a virus pandemic works, because the virus is active. So even if you are practicing good behavioral protocol, and it may be good for your little area, that's great. But the minute you come out of your shell and you interact with someone who's infected, you now have it. And then you bring it back to your shell, now you're up again. So the country has to shut down. By that I mean is that we have to freeze everything, which means if people can't go to work, we have to freeze credit card bills. We have to freeze loan payments. We have to freeze, everything has to freeze together. The problem is that the last lockdown is lumpy. Well, you can't go to work, or you lost your job at work, but we're still going to collect the rent, or the bank still wants its interest. No. We got to suffer together. So I think a 4 to 6 week national lockdown, keeping things that are essential open for someone goes off of me now, things that are essential things, but leisure travel, interstate travel, planes, buses, trains, we don't need that. Now, the other way it could work is a vaccine. But I have to explain to people. Number one, the vaccine has to be effective. That's the first thing. Number two, in order for the vaccine to work, 2/3 of the population must get the vaccine. It won't work if just 50 million people get it, because the other 275 million, they're vulnerable, and they're going to still be host for the virus, and then it still stays alive. So we got to get 2/3 of the population to get it. And then here's the third part of it. We got to produce enough of it. Remember, guys, America is not the only country that needs vaccinations. The whole world is looking for it. So we have to be able to produce billions of vaccines, shots for people. That's going to take months. So anyone who thinks that just because they announce that we have a vaccine, that it's over, no. We're still in it. We still have to be safe, wear our masks, practice social distancing. It's probably going to take, honestly, and I could be wrong, but I'm just speculating here and guessing. It's probably going to take, after they announce they really have it, it's going to take at least 5 or 6 months before most of it's available to us. That's just how it works. You can't rush it. You can't rush science. Science doesn't work based on political desires. Science doesn't work based on election dates. It's science. This is something that's been happening since the beginning of time. And all of a sudden, people want science to be something that it's not. Science doesn't have a clock. The only clock on science is truth. That's it. And it takes what it takes to make it happen. That's it.